يلا. Okay, language for the classroom. So when we are at the in the classroom, what's the language that we may use? So welcome to the lesson. For example, I am the teacher. I am the teacher. You are the student. Okay. So Abir, welcome to the lesson. So what can you see in the classroom? For example, if we are in this classroom, so what can you see?
I see the boards, the table, the chairs, the window.
Exactly. So there are tables and chairs, the board. Very good. And what do we use, for example, to write on the board?
Pen.
So what do we call mark? الماركرز. ايه الماركرز هدوك بنسميهم يعني blackboard marker. Blackboard marker. طيب what other things can you see in our classroom? شو هي أشياء مثلا عندك كمان أنت بالقسم؟ What do you have in the classroom?
نورة.
What can you see?
طيب when you teach عبير لما أنت تدرسي تمام؟
Yes.
شو عندك بالقسم؟
Students and teachers and I don't understand what you mean.
احنا عم نحكي I am trying to ask about the items that you have in the class يعني الأشياء اللي موجودة في القسم. مثلا in the classroom we have markers اللي نستخدمهم to write on the board. We have eraser, we have pens, we have notebooks, books. Yeah?
Yes.
Exactly. طيب خلينا نبدأ الآن. So true or false? طيب Now, what can you remember? شو بتتفكري مثلا على هدول الأشياء? If the answer is false, can you correct the sentence? So read the sentence and tell me, is it false or true? تمام؟ يلا. So can you read the first one?
Yes, there are 2 whiteboards on the classroom wall.
Is it true? قبل ما طيب خليكي شوفي أنت ركزي بهاي الصورة. تمام؟
Yes.
طيب نرجع. طيب there are 2 whiteboards on the classroom wall. Is it true or false?
True. The
So
window
this is
in the classroom is open. True.
true. No.
There are many
it
blue.
Sorry.
There are many blue chairs in the classroom. False.
Chairs.
False.
They are. What's the color?
Green.
Very good. 4.
The classroom is full of students. False.
It is
False.
false. So لما نقول فارغ, what do we say? It is
Empty.
empty. Very good. 5.
There are pencils on each desk. False. The teacher is standing next to the whiteboard. False. There are 3 large
False.
desks in the picture.
بالسي ما هيش بالزي. False.
False.
مش بالزي, عم بسمعها زي أنا.
لا, false.
لا, false.
بالإس.
أيوة, ما هيش بالزي.
False.
أيوة, false. So
false.
the teacher is standing false, exactly. So the teacher is standing next to the whiteboard. This is false because there isn't any teacher in the classroom. And 7.
There are 3 large desks in the picture. True.
Are there any pictures?
No.
Type. Okay, now we continue. What are these things? Do you know what things that are called? What do we use them for? Type A, what is it?
Pen.
So we use it
To write.
to write. Okay. What about B?
Note.
These are notes. And why do we use them?
To write.
To write. Okay. C?
hour.
لا. Hour ساعة.
لا. watch.
Watch or a clock.
لا.
And why do we use it? We use it for?
To know the time.
To look for the time. Okay. D?
Pencil.
And why do we use it for? What do we use it for?
To write.
And erase. ولا نمحي شيئا ما مثلا. To erase. طيب E? The laptop?
Laptop.
We use it
to follow what I need.
مش to follow. في فعل آخر ممكن تستخدميه. نبحث. شو هو الفعل لما نقول إنه نبحث؟
To search.
Very good. So to search for what?
You do. For what I want.
For information. So we search for information. And F?
iPad or book.
Books and iPad. And why do we use them for? Tablet to books. What do we need the tablet for? ليش بنحتاجها التابلت؟
What is the meaning of tablet?
تابلت اللي هي هيك بتكون اللي هي الايباد. We can say tablet. We can say tablet or iPad.
To research.
Okay.
To research.
To search for things.
To write. Maybe to write.
To write also. طيب الآن match each sentence to a picture. يلا هو سهل بس حبيت إنه نركز على الكلمات يعني نعمل مراجعة للكلمات لهيك. طيب match each sentence to a picture. So we've got here A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Try to match each one with the right sentence. اقرأ الجملة and then try to match it with the right picture. يلا.
Please close the door if it is hot in here. Please open the window. B. You can sit in that chair. J. Take out your book. C. You need a pencil or a pen. A. Okay, please look at the board. E. Please put away your phone. D.
Very good. So now these sentences you can use them in the classroom. اعملي capture عبير. And these sentences you can use them in the class. So please close the door. Or it's hot in here. Please open the window. You can sit in that chair. For example, there's a student who is just standing. He cannot find a chair maybe, or he's confused where to sit. So you can tell them, you can sit in that chair or in this chair. Take out your book. مثلا أنت رح بتقولي لهم يلا افتحوا الكتب أو حطوا الكتب. So take out your book. You need a pencil or pen. For example, you are going to do an exercise, so you can tell them, "Yalla, you need a pencil or you need a pen for this exercise." Okay, please look on the at the board. مثلا أنت عم تكتبي شيء على اللوحة, so بتقولي لهم يلا ركزوا معايا باللوحة بالسبورة. Okay, so look at the board. Or please put away your phone. مثلا someone who's playing with their phone, so you can tell them, please put away your phone. Any question? Yo,
Yes.
عملتي capture؟
Yes.
طيب خلينا نكمل الآن. يلا. So here, can you complete these sentences using the words in the bold? So here, let's try to how can we use these words? يلا. I want you to read the sentences and try to put each one in the right place. تمام؟ مثلا الأولى. So عندنا هون in the box we've got listen to someone, answer something, ask something, read something, and talk about something. So we're going to apply each verb in the right place. تمام؟ يلا عبير, can you read the first one?
In class, we sometimes read something, an article.
بدون something. هو بصفة
Read
عامة, لكن احنا بنحط read. Okay. Exactly. Read an article. يعني انت رح تحطي الأفعال in bold and that's it.
I'm my teacher, but I don't always understand everything. I listen to my teacher.
I listen to my teacher. 3.
We talked about my life, my family, my job.
مثلا.
The teacher asked many questions. I try to answer the question, but sometimes I don't know the answer.
Very good. I try to answer the questions, but sometimes I don't know the answer. Okay, very good. Any question?
No.
So here we can say we talked about, we talk about my life, my family, and okay. Now ask your teacher a question. So you must ask questions. That's how you learn English or anything. What do you teach, Abir? What's the subject that you teach?
Again, teacher.
What do you teach?
English.
You teach English?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't think that you're an English teacher.
No, I teach English.
تمام. Okay. And here, what questions can you ask? What are the questions that they ask you, your students?
Just a minute.
Okay.
Yes, again, please.
I was asking you, what questions do your students ask you, for example?
What is the date? What is the day?
What's the day? What's the date? Any other questions?
Yes. Where did you stop last time?
What was the last lecture about?
Where is your book?
طيب. Okay. In here, let's try to do this. I need some information. Match each sentence on the left with a question on the right. So here, for example, we've got, let's try to put, for example, the sentence for the question on the right. You can use them or you can teach your students how to ask correctly. Okay. For example, if I say, I don't understand the word lately. So
Can you
I can,
repeat that?
or I don't understand the word lately. What is that supposed to mean?
Can you please repeat that?
لا لا لا. when for example, there's the word عبير and I don't understand it. You as the teacher, so I tell you, teacher, I don't understand the word lately, or I can use it in a question. And what shall I say? I can use
What does lately
lately.
mean?
Yes, for example, here lately or any word. So you can say, for example, to your students, for example, you can say, if you are asking about a word, you may say, I don't understand the word كذا كذا, or you can just say, what does كذا mean? Okay, continue, يلا. Number 2, so this is 1 and 2.
I didn't understand what the teacher said. Can you please repeat that? I didn't understand the teacher said.
What the teacher said. Very good. 3.
I'm tired. Can we take a break?
Can we take a break? And 4.
I don't know how to write that word. Can you please spell that word?
Very good. So these are all the ways how to ask about information. You can take a screenshot if you want.
Okay.
Okay. We continue. So here, for example, what is the most, which one that they all the time, they don't know? Which word that they think it's so difficult? Your students, that they are all the time, I don't understand this word, teacher. I have, for example, the word suggestion, اقتراح, دائما فيها مشكلة, دائما. suggestion دايما فيها إشكالية سواء بالنطق أو بالمعنى. What about you, Abir? What is the word that you students they don't understand, for example, or they all the time wonder about? Nothing, Abir? Okay. معايا ولا لا؟
Yes, yes.
طيب ما في كلمة دايما بيسألوكي عنها؟
Just a difficult word يعني.
Okay. Let's complete this exercise. So we've got here, for example, spell, repeat, mean, look at, and listen to. Let's try to put each word in the right place. يلا. So, I want you to read and tell me what's the word that we're going to apply.
Excuse me, can you please repeat that? I didn't understand you. Teacher, what does fail mean? You spelled the word happiness like this, HAPPPLNESS. Okay, student, please look at page 73 of your book. Now we will listen to a song.
Very good. So we're going to listen. We will listen to a song. Tamam. So the most useful actually verbs that we use all the time with students that are repeat, something that means كذا كذا, spell, look, and listen also. طيب, let's continue. In here, what can you see? What are the people doing in these pictures? For example, A, she is listening to a recording. What about B? What are these students doing? What are they doing?
She is listening to a recording.
B,
They are writing on the board.
on the board. C,
Also, they are looking to the board. Looking at
D,
the board.
yeah.
She is smiling.
Okay, she's
She is
smiling.
teaching.
Yeah, she's smiling. She's teaching actually. Yeah, she's a teacher. And
Number
E,
she is reading an Oxford English dictionary. Or
exactly.
she
She's
is
Yeah, she's reading a dictionary, or maybe we can say she is reading a book. Very good. So here, let's play the role of a student and the teacher. Here we are going to make, you can change the word, make your own conversation. طيب خلينا نقراها مع بعض. Okay, we have here, play the role of a teacher or a student. يلا. So for example, you are the teacher. I am Ernesto. Okay, you are the teacher and I am Ernesto. تمام؟ يلا.
Welcome, come in.
Come in.
Come in.
Hi, I'm Ernesto. Where can I sit?
Sit on that empty chair over there.
Thanks.
Okay, everyone, let's get started. Please look at the board. We are going to read together.
Oh, teacher, I don't have a book.
In that case, please share with the person next to you.
Very good. So you can use this one with your student. For example, someone who doesn't have a book, you can tell them, please share the book with the person who's next to you. Exactly. طيب. Okay, what can we all right. Let's continue. Now, for example, you are the teacher. Today, the students are going to do these things. What do you say to the students? مثلا. So here عندنا مثلا read page 18 of the book. Write the sentences on the board. Work with another student. Read the information on the board. Talk about your family. So here, how can you make sentences? Okay. How can you make sentences, for example, with these with these kind of questions? مثلا, can you please, ولا okay, we are going to, ولا I'd like everyone to. كيف ممكن تستخدميهم هدول؟ فكري يلا. كيف رح نربط يعني السؤال بهدول requests that you are going to ask your students to do them? How can you do it? عبير, is there any problem?
Sorry, because the internet is weakness.
Problem. My voice, is it clear now? Can we finish?
Yes, it's very clear.
Right. Okay. Now here, for example, you are the teacher, so you are going here. What do you say to the students? So we've got here some sentences. How can you apply them with the questions? يلا. For example, can you please? Okay, we are going to كذا, or I'd like everyone to. So we've got here sentences. How can you match, for example? How can you make these as requests to your students?
Yes. Can you please read page 18 of the book? Okay, we are going to write this sentence, or can you please write the sentence on the board? Can you please work with another student? Can you read the information on the board? Can you talk about your family?
Well, for example, you can say also, I'd like everyone to read the information on the board, or I'd like everyone to work with another student.
Yes.
مثلا. Do you have other things that you say to the teacher, to the students? Is there any other things?
I would like everyone to talk about your family.
مثلا, I would like everyone to talk about their family. مثلا, if you're having a family lesson. تمام. Now, asking questions is important. What questions can you ask the teacher or another student? So here, for example, I don't know how to spell a word. Teacher, how can I spell that word? Here we've got, for example, can you read these sentences, please?
You don't understand the meaning of the ambidextrous. You want a 5-minute break. You didn't understand the instruction. You don't understand the meaning of the word peach. You don't understand what to do.
How can we match these? For example, what questions can you ask the teacher or another student? What are the questions? How can we ask questions, for example?
I don't know how to spell the word. This is the student maybe tell the teacher or what?
Yes, exactly. Maybe the student is going to ask this for the teacher. And okay.
How can
طيب,
I
let
spell
me
that
show
word?
you. مثلا, how can I spell the word ambidextrous? Well, for example, how can I don't understand peach. Type. Here it says that, for example, the student may, when they do not understand something, they can use it in a sentence or in a question. So they may say, مثلا, I don't know how to spell a word. Well, teacher, how can I spell that word? So they can put it in two options. Type. Any question till now?
No, this is very clear.
Type. I'm going to help you with some other things that I have found. They are really, really nice. So we've got here, for example, classroom language. Okay. Let's try to read these together. تمام؟ يلا خلينا نقرأهم مع بعض. I will send it to you. Okay. رح أبعت لك إياها. تمام؟
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, let's read what the first part, for example.
Can you repeat, please? What does mean? How do you say in English? I don't understand. How do you spell this word? How do you pronounce this word? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Exactly. ولا.
Like
مثلا.
this. Is this okay? Speak more slowly, please. Is this correct? Is this right? Can you explain that again? What do you mean? I have finished. I can't hear the
Finished.
CD.
I've finished.
I have finished. I can't hear the CD. Can you help me, please? I have does this. Teacher, I have a question. Which book? I can't see the part. Who me? Can you step aside? Can you speak louder, please? When is the exam? What page are we on? Can you play CD again, please? When is homework for?
When is the homework for? Do you like these sentences?
Yes.
Okay, great. تمام. Okay. Other language classroom that we use also. Continue, يلا.
Can I go to the board? Can I switch on the lights? Can I open the window? Can I come in? Can I go to the toilet. Can I
لا
switch?
toilet.
What?
toilet بالفرنسي لكن هون toilet.
Toilet. Can I switch off the lights? Can I close the window? Can I answer the question?
Continue.
Can I up the blinds? Can I pull down the blinds? Can we pack our things now? I can't see the port. Can you step aside? Can I go out? Can I sharpen my pencil? Can I do that exercise on the board? Can you play the CD again, please? Can you help me, please?
Very good, exactly. So these are some يعني expressions that the students can use with you. You can teach them. يعني ممكن أنت مثلا عبير أكيد أنت يعني as an English teacher you want them to speak only in English, right? I will send you these and you can print them فيك تطبعيهم للتلاميذ. Okay, and you can, for example, make a totally English atmosphere. They are going to when they want something, they are going to ask you these things. تمام? Do you like these? How do you find them? Are they easy or difficult for your students?
Easy, maybe for some students,
Not all of them.
not all of them.
ما هو أنت يعني حسب المستوى. But
Yes,
I think these are yes عبير.
maybe
But
difficult
I
for
think
student.
no, I don't think so. Honestly, I've used them before and they are really really helpful يعني. جربتهم أنا وكانوا تمام بس لازمهم كتير إعادة.
Yes,
كتير
practice.
براكتس وإعادة كل مرة. وفيكي حتى هدول ممكن تعلقيهم يعني تعمليهم بالكلاس روم تعلقيهم على الحيطة تعملي هيك ديكوريشن وهيك وبيبقوا دايما يعني اللي بده شيء بينظر للحيط.
Yes.
عادي. ايه طيب رح ابعث لك اياهم ها. You will have them. Okay. Any other thing? Do you need anything else? محتاجة
No,
لشيء آخر؟
no.
I hope that this is helpful. إن شاء الله يكون هذا بيساعدك يعني.
إن شاء الله.
طيب what else? And we have seen already يعني the most for example the most useful verbs that we use in the classroom or how you can speak, etc. All good now about the language in the classroom? Any question?
No, this is
تمام.
very clear.
Okay, great. Then let's start a new lesson for us. One moment, sorry. Okay, let's start a new lesson. Okay, so we're going to talk about actually travel and adventures. Okay, so we're going to talk about travel adventures. Now, little misadventures. So here, sometimes things go wrong on vacation. So sometimes when we go on vacation, we have fun, but sometimes things go wrong. So have you ever had a little misadventure on vacation? إيه عبير؟
Things go wrong on vacation. Have you ever had a little misadventure on vacation? Did you
Yeah.
forget to pack something? Did you get on the wrong bus or train? Did you get lost?
تمام. طيب شو يعني misadventure؟ يعني شقة أو هيك يعني incident مثلا something happened يعني حظ سيء فيه حط له شيء صار. So have you ever had a little خلينا نحاول بدي إياكي مثلا try to read each sentence and try to answer it. Okay, so here have you ever had a little misadventure on vacation?
How?
في هون أسئلة عنا إحنا عبير هدول أسئلة صح؟ طيب بدي إياكي تحاولي إنك تجاوبي عليهم. عم تفهميني؟ معايا؟
Have you ever had a little misadventure on
misadventure
vacation?
إيه
No,
شو يعني
there.
misadventure? It means an incident. Did you have it once?
No,
Okay. Did you forget to pack something, for example? Did you forget, for example, to pack something specific?
what is the meaning of pack?
pack بمعنى إنك تحزمي شيء معين فنسيتيه مثلا. حزم
No,
الأمتعة pack. No.
no,
تمام. طيب did you get on the wrong bus or train؟ صارت لك مرة هيك شيء مثلا.
yes,
Did you get lost وضعتي؟
yes,
مرة؟
yes,
Really? Where was it? وين كانت؟
in Mecca.
أوه. طيب أوكي نكمل يلا. طيب when you go away what little things do you need to pack? What special things do you always pack? What are the other things that you all the time pack? Yes. شو هي الأشياء اللي أنت دائما يعني بتحزميها معاكي؟
Brush, teeth, paste, and brush.
Teeth brush.
My glasses,
And
my note.
yes. Very good. So your notes, your glasses, your notes. تمام. Okay. And here, so do you pack things that you cannot buy in other countries? تاخدي معك الأشياء مثلا اللي ما فيك تشتريها من البلدان الأخرى؟
No, no.
And did you pack electronic items? Do you take with you some electronic items?
Yes.
Such as شو هي مثلا؟
Again, because baby
So
is
do
very
you
noisy.
pack electronic items يعني I don't know something that you use for example electronic items we mean by مثلا charger, mobile phone, laptop.
Yes.
Do you take these things?
Yes.
تمام. Now we have here expert advice. Here's the introduction from an article in a travel magazine. So here he's talking about the best travel tips. I want you to read this please. يلا.
Why run the risk of running an overseas adventure? Plan ahead and make sure you take some basic precaution.
Precautions.
If your trip involves spending time in or on a near water, the following tips make sense.
Makes sense. طيب, so here, what he's saying, so many people take a vacation by the beach. What tips will the author write about? So here, what is he saying, the author? What are the tips? Do you have, for example, travel tips?
I didn't understand.
The word tips, نصائح. طيب, so here, we read an introduction about an article in a travel magazine. So why run the risk of ruining an overseas adventure? Plan ahead, لازم إنه نعمل plan and make sure you take some basic precautions. شو يعني precautions? What does it mean precautions?
I didn't know.
تمام. Okay, when you don't understand the word let me know. precautions هم الاحتياطات. نسمعها كثير خاصة لما بدأت كورونا ودائما بنسمعها precautions اللي هم الاحتياطات. اوكي، أو الاحتراس. So plan ahead. So before we travel, we need to make a plan, and we need to take the basic precautions. For example, what does it mean الاحتياطات؟ يعني مثلا if we are going to somewhere where they have a disease, we need to take, for example, vaccine. مثلا, or I don't know, we need to put basic precautions. For example, we need to take winter clothes if we are going to somewhere cold. We don't take something that like t-shirts because it's cold. So we need to know ناخذ احتياطاتنا. For example, if your trip involves spending time in, on or near water, the following tips make sense. خلينا نشوف الآن. طيب قبل ما نكمل، طيب what things do people do in or near the water؟ شو هي الأشياء اللي نعملها إحنا لما نكون قرب من الماء، يعني من الشاطئ؟
Again, teacher.
What things do people do in or near the water? For example, you have a vacation on the water, okay, on the beach. So what are the activities that we may do?
Maybe building
Sand castles. أيوة، ولا شو كمان؟
or riding
Some people they ride horses on the beach, ولا they build sand castles, or they swim.
maybe.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. طيب, here, at what time of the year do most people take vacation at the sea? When do people take vacation at the sea? In
When
which
what?
season?
In
I am on the left. أنا على اليسار. At what time of the year do most people take vacations at the sea?
summer season.
In summer season. طيب. And do people in your country or culture like vacations at the beach?
Yes.
Does your country have beachside resorts? Do you go to
Yes.
beachside resorts?
Yes.
تمام. Okay. Now let's check what does he have as tips, this guy. So here, we've got here, do you get motion sickness? Read the author's first tip about traveling. Let's read and we will answer these questions. تمام؟ يلا, I want you to read first.
Sammy
Please,
started to
إذا
feel
في كلمة مش واضحة, just let me know.
Sammy started to feel seasick while he was traveling on a boat on the Great Barrier Reef. Remember to take some tablets with you if you are sensitive to motion sickness. You
What
usually
does it
need
mean, motion sickness?
many.
اللي هي النوجة، الغثيان اللي بيجي بسبب لحظة. نوجة بمعنى غثيان. اوكي، شخص بيكون عنده غثيان فبنقول الادجective nauseous.
You usually need to take this type of medication in advance, but just make sure you don't wait too late. You should get plenty of fresh air and avoid reading while you are traveling because they can make you feel worse.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you have seasick too?
Yes.
Oh, that's why you are laughing. Are you like that? Do you have motion sickness? الموشن sickness اللي هي جاية من كلمة نوجة اللي هو الغثيان. لما يكون شخص عنده غثيان we say I feel nauseous because of motion، بسبب الحركة. Some people they feel nauseous, for example, from the car, from the bus, from the the ship, or for example from the plane. Are you like this? Do you have motion sickness?
Are you what?
Do you have motion sickness?
No, but maybe you have when there is mountains, maybe You know mountains like جبال when you
ما فهمت الفكرة.
this come when you go to the mountains.
No.
Far.
لا، هي الدوار من الحركة. الموشن sickness هو الدوار من الحركة اللي بيجي غالبا من traveling in a vehicle، يعني انك تسافر في عربة في شيء ما.
I know.
لما نكون في عربة ونطلع بالجبال مثلا.
Yes.
يا اوكي.
مو
طيب
نطلع
so
جبلية يعني.
maybe. طيب here, so according to the author, what should you do? What does he say? Do you find any other difficult words?
No.
So according to the author, what should you do?
It takes some tablets with you if you are sensitive to motion sickness.
Exactly. طيب do you take any other over the counter medication؟ شو يعني over the counter medication؟ بمعنى الأدوية اللي بناخدها بدون وصفة. Like painkillers, for example, like headache pills. Okay, so we call them over the counter medication. It means without prescription. You can buy them from the pharmacy without the need of any prescription from the doctor. So do you take any over the counter medication on vacation, like headaches or allergy medication?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
تمام. Okay. Do you find any question about any words?
No, there is very clear.
Very good. Now, in here, actually, we are talking about the use of past continuous. You know the past already, but in here, we're talking about how to use يعني past tense or the past continuous when we talk about, for example, past events. So let's take a closer look. Look at the past continuous tense in bold. All right. So here, first of all, for example, can you read this sentence?
Yes, Sammy started to feel seasick while he was traveling on a boat to the Great Barrier Reef.
Okay, so in here we use the past continuous to talk. One moment.
Continue.
I apologize. I'm sorry. طيب let's لحظة. So we use the past continuous tense to talk about something that was happening at a particular point in the past. طيب شو يعني سوري كنت عم بضحك في شخص دخل هيك. طيب so انت قرأتي هالجملة اللي هي سامي started to feel seasick while he was traveling on a boat to the Great Barrier Reef. طيب so here we are using the past tense وال past continuous, right? طيب
Yes.
ليش استخدمنا يا ترى ال past tense ومتى بنستخدم ال past continuous؟ هي فيك تاخديها مثلا ككابتشر. It's very important. So we use, first of all, the past continuous tense to talk about something that was happening at a particular time or particular point in the past. Okay, so
Yes.
this is when we use it. For example, started to feel sick, so that was the past, and this is traveling. هذا هو السفر اللي كان في الماضي وهو started to feel sick in the past. So هو بدأ إنه يشعر بالمرض. بعدين متى؟ أثناء السفر. So while traveling هي اللي بتكون هي الأطول، فهي اللي بتكون في past continuous. Type. So this is one. So we use the past continuous to talk about something that was happening in a particular point in the past. تمام. بعدين يلا number 2. So فيك تقرأي الجملة الثانية؟
Here are some more examples of an event in progress at a particular point in the past.
So in here, for example, when we arrived at the restaurant, David was eating a pizza. So هون هو كان عم بياكل، بعدين احنا اجينا، فالحدث اللي كان أطول هو اللي يكون في الباست continuous. طيب بعدين الجملة هي for example.
When we arrived at the restaurant, David was eating a pizza. We are playing a game when the dog jumped on the table.
Very good. So playing is on the progress, and in the meanwhile, we've got another action in that action, which is dog jumped on the table. Exactly. Any question?
Oh, it's very clear.
Perfect. ببعت لك بتحبي ابعت لك مثلا سامري للتنسز بتحبي؟
Yes, I
then
want.
ما بعت لكم
لا.
طيب ببعت لك لحظة so tense بس نخلص وببعت لك اياها اوكي بس حقا بتحبي اشياء اخرى؟
Just tenses.
تمام I will send you tenses summary اوكي
Okay.
تمام يلا so this is the use of past continuous طيب let's continue so have you ever had too much sun so read the author's second tip actually the time is over رح خليها هي للمرة الجاية
Okay.
طيب شوفي عبير شو رح نعمل بس رح نقرأ هاي طيب يلا خلينا نشوف هاي summary والمرة الجاية بنكمل تمام so study the form of the past continuous how can we put the form in the past في ال past continuous in the positive وإلا في ال negative يلا في ال positive for example what can we say
Yes, I was walking. Negative, I was not walking. You were running. You were not running. He, she, it was flying. He, she, it was not flying. We were talking. We were not talking. You were listening. You were not listening. They were eating. They were not eating.
very good okay can you make a screenshot
Yes.
perfect finish
Finish.
تمام I want you to do this as a homework يلا try to make a screenshot وهذا رح خليه كhomework تمام we will correct it next time بإذن الله okay
Okay.
thank you عبير this is it for today my dear عندك أي ملاحظة أو أي شيء معين
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed.